Welcome back to Asian Voices. You are about to meet a local talent whose passion for photography and arts has led him to capture San Diego in a unique way through his lens. Melissa visits Evgeny Yoroby in one of his studios and gets a private tour to some of his award-winning artwork.
San Diego is a beautiful city, and today we're talking to a very talented photographer, Evgeny Yoroby. He has made a career showcasing his love for San Diego and bringing us a side of San Diego we've never seen through his lens. Ev, it's so nice to meet you. Thank you for sitting down with us.
Of course,
your work, it's truly incredible, and we want to learn more about it, especially this photo we've been looking at, the Petco Park. Can you tell us what inspired that?
So this shot right here, it's of a Petco Park, and it's of the Harbor Drive pedestrian bridge right in front of Petco Park. And I shot it from the parking structure right above, right from the Hilton there. And this one actually got featured in San Diego Magazine, a 2-page spread. And the owner of this gallery, actually, Smart Space Gallery, Joe Bonin, he saw me in San Diego Magazine. That's how they first discovered me and wanted me in this gallery.
Congratulations, because that's quite an accomplishment. And you've really been on quite a journey, and I want to kind of talk about the beginning, when you discovered your love for this craft and how you developed it over the years.
It first started, my dad was a hobbyist photographer, and as a kid I would just follow him around on his little journeys, and I just fell in love with the cameras. Like, I always loved gadgets and tools, and the physical camera I fell in love with. And then later on, when I went to UCSD in college, I had to get an art credit, and I took an intro to photography class. And that's actually where I first learned the technical aspects of photography and composition. And that's kind of where I fell in love with it and knew I wanted to keep doing it.
I think what's really interesting and unique about you is that photography, this type of art, it's not necessarily something people in our community always associate us with doing. As a Filipino American, I know there's some idea of what we do for a living.
Of course, at first, it's not seen as the ideal way to go with your life. But I think once my parents saw like how I affected people, like they went to some of my shows and they saw how much people loved my work, it kind of changed their view of it. And like my parents wanted me to be a doctor growing up, but I kind of chose my own path, and this artistic path kind of came out, and it's been working.
Well, that's congratulations, and I think it again reinforces that message to really do what you love. And there's a lot of heart in your work, and we're going to take a look at more of it today. We're here at your gallery, so why don't we do that?
Okay.
I'd love to show some of your pieces.
I'd love to show you.
Ev, we're looking at these beautiful landscape photos that you take. I know that's one of your specialties, and can you tell us a little bit about how that came about and really what makes the perfect landscape photo? Because these are incredible.
Thank you. Well, I was born and raised in San Diego, and so what I've kind of become...
Me too.
Awesome.
San
Not
Diego.
too many of us natives. What I've become known for is capturing these San Diego landmarks, things we've all seen, but in a very specific way, a very beautiful way. A way you haven't seen. I like to say in a different light. And it's something I use. And so Seaport Village here, this is Pier Cafe. Seaport Village is a place I grew up in, coming here every Sunday with my family. And so I've been waiting for a great shot here, and Pier Cafe, coming out into the water, composing, pointing towards the sunset, was just the perfect shot for me.
So what do you do to plan these photos and create these moments? Because it's such a spectacular result, such a special thing, especially for people who know San Diego the way we do. And I'm just curious what the planning is in the process.
So I'm always reading the sky, always watching the weather. Yeah, so like this one's a perfect example. Like a sky like this, when you have these mid-clouds and some kind of opening on the horizon, I know to look for that, so I'm always looking for that every day and watching the weather forecast. And this one was a perfect example of that. Broken Hill, Torrey Pines, another beautiful place, another one of my favorite spots in San Diego.
Every San Diegan has hiked Torrey Pines at least
Yes,
once.
absolutely.
So this is a way to look at Torrey Pines we've never seen it before. How did you create this moment?
Persistence and timing. I came here a couple other times trying to get a great shot, but wasn't able to get one. But on this day, everything just worked out perfect, and I just caught the shot perfect.
Luck and timing, it sounds like.
A lot of that, yes.
Yeah. And I want to look also, we were talking earlier before about this being a really special shot over here. Can you tell us a little bit more about it? Because it's beautiful.
So this is the Salk Institute in La Jolla, and they actually designed this water channel to line up with the sunset twice a year on the equinoxes. And I was the first person here. There was probably 40 people behind me, but I was front and center, caught this shot. This shot actually got featured in Pacific San Diego Magazine, it was a finalist for their San Diego photo competition.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You've had many accolades.
I've had a few.
Can you
yes.
tell us a little bit more about them? I know we're standing in front of more award-winning photos also.
Both of these won first place at the 2014 San Diego County Fair photo competition. And this one, Crystal Pier, Pacific Beach, and then that one over there, Scripps Pier. Same kind of thing, but both these first place ribbons.
Ev, I don't want to miss the opportunity to talk to you about a couple more of these really, really beautiful photos. Tell us the story behind these two hanging here.
This one here, this is Mount Helix. This is the full moon rising above Mount Helix.
That's gorgeous.
And this is not Photoshopped. This is a single exposure. A lot of times you'll see these shots with the big moons and that they're just Photoshopped in, but this is a single exposure. I'm across the 125 freeway with a really long lens, 850 millimeters, to capture the moon. That's it's called compression. It compresses the moon to your foreground. It makes it look so much larger to your foreground. So I'm using that technique of compression to make this moon so large.
That's insane. That's beautiful. I love that. And we have, you know, here we have something taken at night, by contrast something taken during the day. And I was so surprised to hear this is Pacific Beach because you really captured a different angle of Pacific Beach. Tell us where this was taken.
This is Crystal Pier in Pacific Beach, and I'm out on the pier here. And I've been trying to get a rainbow here for the longest time. And it's a little bit of luck and a little bit of persistence. And this day it just happened to just rained, and the sun was just clearing, coming out from behind me, and that strong sun with the rain created this double rainbow here. So I ran out onto Crystal Pier and got the shot.
And if we want to learn more about you, where would we go to find that out?
You can go to my website, san diego-landscapes.com. You have my bio on there. And I even might start doing some lessons soon, like teaching some one-on-one classes soon. So.
I'm going to sign up. Are you going to teach me how to take the perfect selfie?
Absolutely.
Done.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time today. We loved learning about your story and your journey. Thank you for showcasing San Diego in a way we really have never seen it before. And I say that really truthfully because I've lived here my whole life, and this is just beautiful. So we loved learning about you, and we can't wait to see more of your work.
Thank you.
Right? Thank you all very much. And this is Melissa with Asian Voices. See you next time.